For decades, the United States has been transferring much of its manufacturing to China. The free transfer of wealth, power, technology, and production to China has made a few incredibly wealthy and strengthened enormously the communist government of China. While this was done without blinking an eye, nearby communist Cuba was sanctioned and blockaded. The message was clear: you cannot do business with socialist communist Cuba, but you sure as heck can do all the business you want with socialist communist China. China provided cheap labor, weak to no environmental and labor standards, much to the delight of the many companies and individuals benefiting and profiting from an exploited labor force without the burdensome labor and environmental standards of the West. China has become an increasingly totalitarian dictatorship. It does what it wants on the world stage. While Western politicians talk tough about China, ask them where they were all these years that China gave away its wealth. Meanwhile, many do not hesitate to buy hugely overpriced items like phones, computers, and so forth, just so a few mega corporations and individuals can get rich off the backs of cheap labor and degraded environments. Instead of providing American workers a living wage and ensuring environmental protection and safe working conditions, a choice was made that all that matters are inflated corporate stock prices and obscene compensation paid to executives and upper management. Send the manufacturing to China, it was decided, so that underpaid people work without cumbersome environmental and work safety regulations, ensuring greater stock prices and ridiculous executive compensation. And now the heavy price born of greed is being paid. A militarized, totalitarian state flexing its muscle, ruining the South China Sea, turning coral islands into military bases, killing fisheries and coral reefs, destroying the democracy of Hong Kong, colonizing and destroying the environments of third world countries in order to extract resources. Trillions added to wasteful military spending as China, countered by the United States, spends unlimited amounts of money on their militaries. This and much more. Every brutal totalitarian regime on the planet finds a friend in China and Russia, including Iran and Pakistan, which are so boastful about their Islamic leadership and purity, while they remain completely subservient to Chinese interests, even as China brutally suppresses its Muslim minority.